chat for the hearts that sustain us. Bringing the love where the waves crash and scatter. Words form a bond and they endlessly chain us. Kindness that matters. Voices arise and the flow never falter. Building a space where the ties last forever. Chat is the place where respect doesn't alter, holding us clever. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us. Hope we devour. Here in this space, every heart finds its meaning. Words weave a net where the world feels much kinder. Chat is the pulse, every moment redeeming, binding reminder. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us. Hope we devour.
Hey guys, how are you? What do you think about that song Cricket made? We're working on trying to get a song to intro, maybe even, a picture, something other than the little movie that the countdown, something, I don't know. Music to go with the background during the countdown. Yeah. J-Bat, you win first in. Good morning. How are you? It's always good to see you, my dear. Sunrise Dawn, Indigo, I have missed you. I hope you're doing okay. It's been a few days. I hope you're doing okay. And Sunrise Dawn, absolutely no worries. That is nobody is complaining about the prize delay, Cricket. There are no complaints. There are no complaints. You like the song Sunrise Dawn? I think we still need to do some work on it, but I'm playing around trying to get things a little more fancy for you guys. And yeah. You are just preparing to get a second job and setting yourself to stay at the current apartment that you love. Oh my goodness, Indigo Twin. I am so sorry. Are you needing a second job to be able to stay in your apartment? You know, the economy really sucks. The economy really sucks. Oh, thank you. I like this one too. It feels a little Christmassy. We're baking though, Antics. We're baking. They've got a roommate. Indigo's got a roommate. I'm pretty sure. Don't you, Indigo, have a roommate? I thought you did. So how is everybody doing? And while we talk about that, J-Bat. You set up your YouTube channel, you work 2 temporaries so you can pay bills and stuff. Good. You have a fundraiser to help you get funds to catch up on your bills. He is moving out in May. Oh, and antics, that's an excellent idea. Did you know that, Indigo Twin? Traveling nurses always need good places to stay. And if you have a spare room, you can totally rent out to traveling nurses, and they're excellent to rent too. J-Bat, check it out. Check it out. I love it. J-Bat flew away with the trophy today. Absolutely. That is beautiful, Cricket. J-Bat, just for you. I don't want to take it away till I know J-Bat sees it. Oh, good. J-Bat loves it. J-Bat loves it. Good. Cricket sent me a game to trial out to see if you guys like. Still morning here. Still morning here. So yes, afternoonish for indeed, Brian. Afternoonish. Not quite afternoon yet. You should feel special, J-Bat. You are special. And being first in is a great thing. So game. Let's play the first one. It's a little trivia game. We'll see if you guys like it. What happened last night, Brian? Yeah, I wondered for a minute, Antics, and then I put it together. So let's talk about this for a minute. So I am curious, do you guys know what made this smile famous? Big Chief, sweetie, how are you? It is always good to see you. Big Chief. Bacon Baking Hour. Zenu Marlene, y'all. Cricket is the man, indeed. I hope nothing untoward happened last night. I'm sorry, Brian. It's difficult nowadays, isn't it? I'm not doing room raids as much. I know other people aren't doing room raids as much. It is difficult right now. So nobody's biting on what made the smile famous? I have no idea what made the smile famous. Oh my goodness. Dusty. How are you, Dusty? How are things? I was just talking about how it's been difficult for people. I am finding, y'all, and you guys can tell me if you want me to stop. I am finding she got thin lips. She had a secret. Indeed. There's another concert in Cultwater tonight, Dusty. Are you going to go live? How'd it go last night? I saw Cheryl went live. Congratulations on your 1 year. I think my 1 year is coming up in about a month, Dusty. Yeah, you were only live for an hour last night. You must be busy. You must be busy. So here's what ChatGPT has to say about the Mona Lisa. It's ambiguous. Her smile is ambiguous. So it appears to change depending on the angle. It appears to change depending on the angle from which it's viewed or the mood of the observer. Sometimes it looks like a soft smile, while at other times it seems to disappear entirely, creating an illusion of depth and complexity. I know you were live, but weren't you live for a concert night last night, Dusty? Mona Lisa lost her smile. The painter's hands are trembling now, and if she's out there running wild, it's just because I taught her how. Mona Lisa. Who sang that? I have an idea who sang that. David Allan Coe. I thought it was older. It's a nice song. It's a nice song. So what else made it famous? You screwed up your StreamYard and went live on the wrong night? The Platters? Yeah, Big Chief. I was thinking it was something like that too, the Platters. I was actually thinking Sam Cooke, but David Allan Coe indeed. You went live on the wrong night, Dusty? That happens sometimes. I've been known to do that. Okay, you fixed the schedule? Got it. Well, I will try and be there tonight for sure. What time are you going live? 7 o'clock your time? 6 o'clock your time? Cricket, yeah, let's what's your answer? Nat King Cole. Yes. Well, let's listen. Oh, I can't. Let's see if we can find it. Hold on. Okay. Really? Let's listen to just a snippet of the song so I don't get copyright stuck. Lorelei, welcome in. It's a pleasure to meet you. How are you doing?
And if she's out there running wild,
There we go. That should hopefully save me from any copyright stripes. Closer to 8, you're trying to get off work early. Loverboy is opening. Wow. They restored her and found that he whitewashed over previous attempts. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Nobody's perfect. Sorry, I had cat hair on my soda straw. Soda left cat hair on my soda straw. Let me get a drink. Lorelei, we always like having new folks in. Nat King Cole does have a version. No, it says ChatGPT. It's a different song. That's a different song. That song. Hold on just a second. Nat King Cole does sing a Mona Lisa song. We'll do 2 seconds of that. Here we go.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you.
Men have named you Mona Lisa. So there is a Mona Lisa song by Nat King Cole. So y'all were right. Thank you for dropping Lorelei's channel. I was wondering if she had one. We always like to drop channels. I love Nat King Cole too. You know who else I love antics is Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke is one of my favorites. Adam making an entrance as always. Do you just lurk until you come up with a good joke, or do you have they come right off the cuff, don't they, Adam? They just come out. I don't know how you do it. Naked civil servant. That is the one. The naked civil servant. It sounds very interesting. So, Cricket, have you told us what made the smile famous? Is it getting stolen? Is that what it is? The smile got made famous because it was stolen? This one I know. Yes, exactly, Indigo. That's what I think Adam does. He lurks until he's got the perfect entrance. That was a good one, David. Nat King Cole. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. Absolutely some love for Dusty. Dusty is now monetized and has memberships. So if you haven't made it over to his channel, he protests regularly in downtown Clearwater. And he and Farrell Cheryl do just an amazing job. And hi, Irish Mart. Welcome in. The painting was obscure until it was stolen. Interesting, Cricket. Yeah, I think we all love Adam Carmona's jokes. How are you doing, Irish Mart? I don't think I've seen you before. Ah, interesting. The story of the Mona Lisa being stolen is very interesting. It was stolen in 1911 from the Louvre in Paris. Theft carried out by an Italian handyman who believed the painting should be returned to Italy as a patriotic act. The theft was not noticed immediately. That's how famous the Mona Lisa was. Adam is very punny. Lots of puns in there. The theft was discovered the following day when an artist came to paint in the gallery and found it missing. Yeah, Adam, we want to make sure you know that we want you to stay around. So it was the theft that made it so famous. That's really interesting. I didn't realize that, Cricket. The Getty was on fire? Oh my God. Okay, Adam, that one went over my head. The Getty was on fire? They protected it. It's still standing. Ah, but they've also been clearing brush as part of its fire mitigation efforts. So they're saying that the Getty, billions. I'm sure it's billions. That's good, Adam. We like you floating around. It says the Getty has survived when everything else around it was destroyed, in part in part because of the Getty's fire mitigation efforts, keeping the area cleaned up. That's pretty amazing. I'll be surprised. I mean, billions, billions and billions, many billions. A Circassian slave. Really? That's very interesting, Adam. The Getty is amazing. I've never been, Antics. So she was Georgian. Interesting. Skeptical. Fascinating area of research. Yes, indeed, Antics. Death of a queen. Empress, I believe. It's a testament to love. A testament to love. And if you do the 180, it's not near as pretty. It's got a good shot at one direction. It was a gift, radiate life, Lorelei. I will start calling you Lorelei. It'll just take me a minute, okay? Because, you know, it'll take me a minute to connect the radiate with Adam, is that a joke? There was a design for the king, but in black, but it was never built. Interesting. Wasn't Estelle Getty an actress? Okay, Adam. Went over my head. Went over my head. Okay, so this one was easy. Let's go to the next one. This one is probably easy too. I think I even know this one. Well, at least I think I know who joined last. I'm pretty sure Ringo joined last. So what I was going to say earlier about the politics is this is a safe place to come, but I also want it to be a safe place to commiserate. Ringo is to someone's darling indeed, Nebulous. Ringo was last, indeed, but who's the youngest? Is Ringo also the youngest? don't know who's the youngest Beatle, but you know who I know knows? Yeah, Ring wasn't the original drummer. Ah, interesting. Well, the drummer is generally the noisy one. And Ringo was his name, oh. Ringo wasn't the youngest. Who was the youngest? Ringo was also the oldest, which is interesting. So I know I'm bopping all over the place. I'll come back to subject here in a minute, because I am definitely doing a little bit of bopping. Sunrise, dawn. Hugs and hugs, dear. I hope you have a great time with your parents. Dusty, yeah. Brian, Bob, who? Yes, Lorelai, you are right. Dusty was close. It is George. With those mustaches, at least 3 of them could be a walrus, Adam. Yeah. I think that's the last of the trivia questions. If you guys like, George Harrison was terrific. Antics. I mean, I don't know that any of them were bad people. Bob is your stock answer for everybody? Okay, poet. Bob is a good answer. Bob is a good answer. I mean, I think they were all decent people. Lennon looks the most walrus-like. You think so? I think I closed the photo. Let me see if I can show it again. I did. I closed the photo, so I need to find it. Give me a minute. I've got one more, but Cricket's going to have to clarify the question. So who looks the most walrus-like, do you guys think? See, I think George looks the most walrus-like. Anybody else have an opinion? Lorelai, remind me, because I'm not Club Brain Fog, but she and I share some tendencies to brain fog. Cuckoo, ka-choo. Tell me what you were talking about, the Hare Krishnas, because I tend to say something and then forget I said it. And I tend to bounce all over the place. So I'm writing down notes as I go. So this is the last question we had, but Cricket, I need you to clarify. I think the question is, do you guys know what state that is that the question mark is on? The walrus would prefer the yellow jacket. That's funny, Antics. That's funny. You guys know your geography? Oh, that's what, you're right. That's exactly right. Thank you, Antics. He did have a Hare Krishna song. Yes, he did. He did a lot of stuff with Hare Krishnas. Yeah, now you're making puns. Now you're making puns, but bad puns. Name the yes, Brian. Close, Antics. Very close. Irish, really? Big Chief. George Harrison was a devout Hare Krishna, and I checked out the, did he really get sued for that song? Who sued him, Anna? Yes, My Sweet Lord. It's a good song. George Harrison got sued for it? Oh. Do-lang, do-lang, do-lang. Do-lang, do-lang, do-lang. He's so fine. Do-lang, do-lang, do-lang. Ha ha. Interesting. Interesting. He finally purchased the rights to the song to settle the issue. Do lang do. Oh, how did I do balloons, guys? I can't remember how to do balloons. That's not balloons. Yeah, that's a light show. What's 2 thumbs up? Fireworks. Maybe that's balloons. Yes, that's balloons and confetti. There we go. Do lang, do lang. Look at that. It's raining confetti and balloons. So lovely. So yeah, that's Minnesota. The yellow one right to the east is Wisconsin. He's so Lord. Yeah, they do have really similar tunes, don't they? He's so Lord. The Antics, the one in orange directly to the east is Wisconsin. And the state immediately across the pond from Wisconsin is Michigan. You can see that's the upper peninsula. You're Illinois, so it was easy, Lorelei. The Sciento Band is always playing the Beatles. I've heard that, Dusty. I have heard that. I don't think it's their fault. I have listened, interestingly, there's a video. Yes, Lake Michigan, across the pond. You were over a state, indeed. No big deal. That happens. If you get me down into the southeast, I can do Florida, but try to get me to do Louisiana, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky, Mississippi, and I will mess them up. The southeast and the northeast are not my strong points. Just take the first left after the Florida Keys, go north for 15 clicks, slight left over the ridge. Indeed. So here's what I've been wanting to say, guys, about I don't know about you guys. I think one of the things, Lorelei, you're so close. I think it's good not to address the drama, but I think that I have felt alone. And so it's possible that other people are feeling alone in all of this craziness. And if that is the case, I want this to be a place where we don't feel alone. And if that means we need to talk about things, I don't want to eliminate that possibility or that or disregard that need. So just to say, I am overwhelmed and exhausted with the drama in the community. And I appreciate you all continuing to be here, even amidst all that drama. I hope everybody is doing well. Yes, Adam. Adam, because the South was a political divide for the Civil War, which didn't include California as it was a Union territory. Yeah, antics, except Oregon. Oregon is a white supremacist state, and we don't think of it as a southern state. Oregon was geography is a construct. I mean, I think of LA as southern, but I don't often think of San Francisco as southern. But that's because of the weather, right? I think most of us think that Great Britain, the United Kingdom, is further south than it is, has a Union fort. Interesting. No, Oregon had nothing to do with the Civil War, but they certainly weren't anti-Confederacy. The unpleasantness is getting more than rather annoying. It's hurtful and harmful. And I'm not sure that continuing to act as if nothing's going on is necessarily the best course of action. I don't know. What do you guys think? I also definitely don't want to be in the line of fire, but innocent people are getting put in the line of fire. All looks different from the underground tunnels. Indeed, Nebulous. Favorite conspiracy theory? That there are Illuminati living in underground tunnels, controlling the universe. The mythos is the American South has a lot of mystical overtones regarding position and weather. So it just helps us unpack all of that. Yeah, Brian, except I don't think nice. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to do than be nice, but I don't know that nice is helping. I think nice might be hurting, actually. Your family were Southerners but fought for the Union. Nice antics. I don't know if I had any family who fought in the Civil War. I have no idea about that. I've never looked into that. I should do that. That would be a very interesting thing to find out. No one gets to sec check us? How do we implement that, Adam? I mean, I'm not interested in coming out and talking about, yes, antics. I gather slavery is not a good thing. I'm still not interested, y'all, in talking badly about other creators. I'm going to continue to say that every form of protest is valid. You had family who fought on both sides. Your mom was really big into family history. Yeah, I know that I have family who fought in the American Revolution, but I've never looked into the Civil War, which is a severe oversight on my part to consider one but forget to consider the other. Sorry, my phone is going cuckoo today. There, I'll make it silent. Every form of protest is valid. And that means that the way everybody is doing YouTube is valid. I just wish we had less people seeming to threaten. There seem to be a lot of threats going around that are rather unpleasant. And it seems that this has been a theme in this community since it started, is to find a person who is the demon, who is the problem, and vilify them. And it happened first with Ellie, and we have continued to have witch hunts for different reasons. And it's just really, really unhealthy, y'all. Really unhealthy to do. And I'm not sure how it stops. And it feels a bit like a reflection of what's going on in the wider world. And that is somewhat concerning to me. The protest at the Blue Building brought up some interesting predictions, huh? How to waste water, how to block emergency services, how to disrupt aid to the needy. Yes, it was. Yes, Dusty. Yes, I agree. There are no real receipts on Ellie antics. And even if there were, what Ellie received was not in proportion to any sin she may have committed. Yeah, Dusty and the Clearwater crew have been dealing with a lot. Dusty, Howard, Farrell, Cheryl, and Lori Plays. I'm pretty concerned about them. You said last spring it was going to be a bad fire season. Yeah, there's been a lot of death threats going around, Antics. A lot of death threats going around. So I guess what I want to talk about is what are more active ways we can disrupt? Are there more active ways that we can disrupt this cycle of witch hunts? Are there things that we can do beyond what we're doing? Which is not feeding the trolls, not attacking other creators. Yes, Antics. They need the support. They need the support. Both of them, I'm sure. I haven't heard about Lori, but yeah. I know Farrell has been receiving some significant pushback. Best to continue to ignore it. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, show each other's support and boost each other by providing channels people trust to showcase everyone helping our community. I agree with that, Indigo. Don't let it show it getting to you. It's getting harder and harder to know who to trust, it seems. Yes, Nebulous. That's that's my concern. But I'm scared to go into chats and say what I think. I know it'll lose steam if it's not effective, Antics, but yes, we're not spreading hate on this channel. Do not go and attack anybody. Do not. I'm not even naming names. I just find that there is a lot of witch hunting going on. Antics, I don't know. It's been since the beginning. It's been since the beginning in this community. So I understand, Antics, and I don't think it's an invalid way of dealing with it. I'm just frustrated right now with that solution. That's all. I'm not disagreeing with it as a solution. It's just not the one I want right now, which is not your fault. It's just me having a bit of a tantrum. Unless it's obvious abuse, it's too exhausting and would take literally months to work out what the truth may be. Rather than worrying about what someone is or isn't doing, best to concentrate on what one can do to provide help and support. Indeed, Irish Mart. And yes, Cricket, checking in privately with people we know who are being bullied is really effective. Sending messages of support to people you see being bullied, reaching out to them, gives them a smiling face in a sea of unpleasantness. Unsub and don't pay for the memberships of channels spreading hate? Yes. Go out of our way to be kind to those being hammered at? Yes. Excellent, Cricket. That's a good solution. Songs about self-advocacy. Lorelei, you're watching and then choosing where to put your focus. Yeah. When you have a bunch of messed up people get together, you're going to have ups and downs, even more so. Yes, Brian. It's important to remember that the cult we're engaging with is insidious in what it's done, what its beliefs are, what its actions are. And people were brought up in a abusive environment. I think the second gens need to help the community grow and not tear it down. They need the community more than the community needs them. I understand, Dusty. I understand. Irish, that's a good point too. Online community is new and we're all learning and adapting with mistakes along the way. Yes, Brian, that's why I moved into and away from the community into creating a safe space for the community. Partially because I haven't felt like um, I have felt a need to distance myself from the community, and being taken off the SPDV space website just accelerated that. This is also a function of activism typically. People jockey to be the most radical kid on the block. I've seen it before. Yes, Cricket, I've seen this too. People want to be the cool kid. They want to push hard. Lorelai is focusing on self-trust, self-sovereignty, and being healthy from high control environments. Yes, Lorelai. One of the things I want to focus on this year is high control environments and what they look like and what kind of variations. Light always overcomes the dark. In an absence of such, it otherwise prevails. Yes, light needs to be shown. But if the light is afraid, that is hard. Yes, Cricket, the jockeying is tiresome. It is. You do your best to steer away from the negative tearing down streams. You focus on the fact-driven streams and positive streams. This feels like Adam, right on the nose as usual. People insist that it's not a group and then assert themselves as the non-leader of the non-group. Yes. And furthermore, if you don't follow me as the non-leader and do what I say, what the non-leader says, if you don't do what the non-leader says, you'll be expelled from the non-group. Well, I've already been expelled, y'all. So I'm not going anywhere, but my focus has to shift away from Scientology and SPTV because I cannot continue to participate in that craziness. And more focus on lasting and purposeful content, books and projects. There you go, Lorelai. There you go. So there isn't going to be much more. Brian, I feel for you. I completely feel for you. I have been in similar situations, and it's why you remain neutral, right? But I don't know, it feels like so much of what's going on in the greater world. I encourage and support. I won't support the tearing down. We all have a role and have value. Absolutely, antics. Hi, Kim. Kim. I'm so sorry, Kim. I am so sorry, Kim. Nebulous, that's a great point. Kim says, I'm a second gen from Toronto. I've stepped away from most of the anti-Scientology community because I was feeling like an entertainment novelty with some content creators. Yeah, it just feels you know, when I first joined this community, there were several points in the beginnings of this SPTV Foundation thing a year and a half ago. Year ago. What's it been? A year, 18 months? Yes, I'm really sorry you felt that way, Kim. And I'm glad you're here. I forgot my train of thought, guys. That's what happens during baking hour. I get baked and I forget my train of thought. Yes, I'll say it again. The Moravians have this saying in essentials, unity, in not essentials, liberty, and in all things, love. In essentials, unity, in non essentials, liberty, and in all things, love. First Minnesota goodbye, you guys. Stay on focus, stay on target, stay on target, stay on target. Irish Mart. Everybody comes for the bacon, but really the bacon is a pun for baking, wake and bake hour, because YouTube won't let me put wake and bake hour. But we all agreed that baked bacon is the best bacon, and so it became bacon baking hour, where I get baked with y'all. It's a wake and bake. If you don't know about baked bacon comes out the best. You can cook it as soft or as crispy as you want, and you get a consistent cooking across all the bacon. I should stay on live till you go live all day, Dusty? Only if you're going to come on live with me. You said you've got to go to work. You want me to be live all day? I'd love to room raid you, though. You do have to crack a few eggs, and you got to shine light on things in order to avoid the darkness. I need to figure out how to provide you all. You ready for brekkies? Yeah, I'm getting there. Bacon sounds nice. You are at work. You're working hard, Dusty, or you hardly working? Kim, thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate it. I always like it when people subscribe. I've been losing subscribers consistently, you guys. I am down 80 or 85 subscribers in the last 8 to 10 weeks. It just keeps clicking down. Just keeps clicking down. So if you're not subscribed, I would very much adore your subscription. If you haven't liked the video, please like. You're working hard on leaving early. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. You want to leave early so you can do your streaming. Dusty, shit. I have plans tonight. I'm going to miss you tonight. I have a close friend, a dear, dear friend who lives here in Portland, and we haven't seen each other in 6 months. We are both so busy. So we are having dinner tonight. And I am deeply looking forward to that. Eggs and toast are nice. Yes, subscribe to everyone. Cricket, are you here? Kim, do you have a channel? We should have dropped your channel, Kim. So this is Kim's channel, y'all. Please go. Thank you, Indigo. I love this top. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, I love this top a lot. It's one of my favorites, but oh, well, I'm glad you're back, Kim. I can totally understand you feeling upset and feeling used. I think good, Dusty. Dusty sub to Kim. I think so too, Irish. I think so too. Antics remind me what you like too. Gone out of my head. We're an hour in. I'm half baked. Yeah. I've never liked the screaming. I've never liked the screaming. I haven't liked I don't like the screaming at Scientologists. Oh, you like it too, my top. Thank you. Thank you. I shop. There's this great, for all of you ladies out there, there's this great website. Hold on. Hold on a second. Here it is. Maybe. Okay. Oh my goodness. I just want to show you off. Okay. This store, Ishakti, they have all these cute dresses. They've got tops. It'll take us a minute to fly over there, but they've got tops, cute tops. But here's the really cool thing. So you like that top, but maybe you want to change the neckline. So you can make it a scoop neck. You can make it a wide scoop. You can turn it into a boat neck if you want. And then you can change the sleeves to elbow length. And you can make it longer or shorter. And then you can also, you can pick a size or you can do a custom size. And do all your measurements. And on top of that, all of their dresses, every dress, all of their dresses. See, you can change, make it into, look at that. Completely different dresses. See? Make it shorter, longer, but all of their dresses have pockets. Every single one. Yes, totally customized. Oh, it wasn't showing you. It went to a different window. Hold on. I didn't realize it had opened a different window. So when you go to customize, you can, it shows you all the different customizations you can make. I'm sorry it wasn't showing you all those things. I didn't realize it hadn't moved. So they have all of their dresses have pockets. The one on the right, you need a smaller waist. Well, but see, Antics, you can also let me share the screen again. You can also, once you select your style, you can either pick a standard size or you can pick a custom size. And if you pick the standard size or the custom size, then you put your measurements in. So you can have exactly what you need. And they all have pockets. It's just, they're amazing. They're amazing. It fits your hips, it's too big in the waist. Yeah. Scientology is your ruin. That's a lovely YouTube handle, Kim. Yeah, but they can do it with pants too. Antics. They have pants too, and they'll make custom pants. They have pants too. See? Skirts and pants. Hold on. Skirts and pants. Jumpsuits. Crease front jersey drawstring. Look at those skirts. Twill crepe wide leg pants. Vented leather skirt, all kinds of things. Let's look just at pants. See if it takes us there. So there we've got pants, pants. Ooh, I like these. I like these, and I like these. Both of those are cute, the pink ones. Ooh, and that floral print, that's amazing. Yeah, all kinds of pants, Antics. All kinds of pants. Sometimes they come in more than one color. And they have jeans too. We will get to them. Stretch velvet palazzo pants. Very cute. Here they are. Denim pants. Chambray pants. Here we go. Medium wash bootcut jeans. And you can do a custom size, Antics. Your waist, your hip, your thigh, your rise, your calf, your inseam, all of it. I do not know why it came up, brain fog. Oh, people were complimenting my shirt. And this is the company I got my shirt from. Yes. See, I can remember some things, y'all. How are you doing, brain fog? Second Minnesota goodbye, y'all. I hope it's helpful for you, Antics. I really love their clothes. I really love their clothes. So that was a nice diversion from talking about what we were talking about before that, brain fog, was what ways we can be active in pointing light in the dark places. And making sure that we don't feel alone. Kim, that's excellent. You're always cold? I'm always cold too, brain fog. I find out most of that is nerve pain. It feels like cold. But my solution is space heaters. That's excellent, Kim. Detailed measurements and the dress arrived fitting perfect. Yeah, they do an excellent job. They use nice materials. It costs a little extra to have it customized, but they let you send it back 3 times to be refit. 3 times. They will refit you. It's just lovely. It's just lovely, especially if you have trouble with sizing. Hold on for a moment, guys. Trying to keep the house noise to a minimum. I do not have a private streaming area, and I am adjacent to the kitchen. And the family, the husband and the daughter and the spare child, are currently in the kitchen talking. So I wanted to tell them that I can only turn my pickups down so much. I can only turn it down so much. Young children in yoga pants. That is true. Did you guys see? This came across my feed. A video of a young man suggesting, bye-bye, Kim. Good to see you. Good to have you here. I hope you come back. Have an enjoyable walk with your dog. Have an enjoyable walk with your dog. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to put my watch on, and it's complicated. Fab Daddy. If there was a second Minnesota Goodbye Award, Fab Daddy, you would have it. It would be yours. You're sliding in underneath the third Minnesota Goodbye. How are you doing, man? It is good to see you. Zenu Marlene. Yeah, I will still do Zenu Marlene. So what else do we want to talk about today, guys? I was telling a story. I know I was, and I lost my train of thought to say goodbye to Kim. You are living the dream. Excellent, Fab Daddy. That is excellent. I like to hear that. Excuse me for a second, y'all. I need my meds. Make my mouth really dry. So I need a lozenge. I'll probably talk funny for a few minutes. Orion is doing better. And I've got an appointment to go into the vet on Monday morning to talk to them about his increased anxiety and if it could be a result of the trazodone. And what we can do about it. Well, hi there, Bubba. Somebody heard his name. Hold on just a second, y'all, and I will turn the camera properly because somebody wants to come say hi. Come here. Oh, yeah, not my face. Can it be not my face? Oh, Dusty, do you have a link? Please drop a link. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to escape from the dog. Here he is. Look, we have a nice, healthy puppy. There's a scar. It's healing up nicely. You got to have a dream. Otherwise, how are you going to ever make a dream come true? Well, that's a good point, Nebulous. I don't know that I've ever quite thought of it this way. This is not the best lighting for me. I don't know what's going on. I look like a ghost. Oh, that is, I will show that to you. You don't have a link? Let me look just a second. Does anybody know Serge's channel? Never mind, I found it. It's literally Serge. Duh. I don't see a link on Serge's page, Dusty. I don't know how to find the GoFundMe. I am sorry. It is an Orion on my lap. Antics, I will show you the macrame project as soon as I put Orion down. There is a story with that macrame project. There is a story indeed. If anybody has the link or knows where to find the link for Serge's GoFundMe, please let me know, and I will get it and drop the link in the channel. He's happy to see us. So anyhow, we go to the vet Monday. We will see what she says about his anxiety. His barking, he barks much more. He's licking more than he ever did. I don't know what's going on. Hey, enough. Enough. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my. No. Maybe Facebook. I don't know that I'm connected with Serge on Facebook, Dusty. Yeah. Hi. Can you say hi to everybody? They want to see you. Yeah, they're happy you're like feeling better. Yeah, I know you want to lick my face. I think most people, I have seen a lot of people wearing masks, nebulous. So I think that they're taking that deeply into consideration. But yeah, all that asbestos burning cannot be good in the atmosphere. It can't be good at all. And of course, the smoke is just going to blow and it'll dissipate it, but the asbestos will still be in the air forevermore. I mean, it'll break down, I suppose, but it's just scary. The whole thing is scary. The whole fire thing is scary. Yeah. So that macrame piece that I will show you is a piece that my grandmother made. And for the entirety of my childhood, it hung on her front door. And I have not yet found a place of honor for it in my house. But you pointing it out, Antics, makes me think that I probably should. I probably should. And like I said, I will show it to you as soon as Ryan wants down. But this is unlike him to want to sit up here this long. Usually he wants down long before this. Yes, puppy. Yes. I really appreciate all y'all's love and good wishes and care when he was sick, or injured rather. He wasn't sick, but when he was injured, it was nice to know. I mean, I know you guys can't do much beyond give words of support, but the words of support help more than you know. I think that's one of the big things we need to. Okay. I will wind it up in front of you guys. Isn't it beautiful? Pretty sure it used to be 2 colors. The yellow, at least 2 colors. It used to be. It's just beautiful. So I need to find an appropriate home for it to live in. Cricket says, this morning when I was looking for something else, I found one of my grandfather's political badges when he ran for an election in the 60s. Yes, Nebulous. Surge's link antics. Isn't it beautiful, brain fog? Ha ha, Cricket. Cricket, he's something else. One of these days you'll get to meet him, Cricket. We'll make that happen. Antics, do you have Surge's link? If you have it, mail it to me and I will drop it. Yeah, I need to find a place to put it. I forget. It's easy. I mean, you guys, that hung in the front window of my grandmother's front door. I mean, it was just there. It was always there. So it's easy. Oh, okay, Antics. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's easy to forget how beautiful it is, but pulling it out, you're right. I need to find a place for it to live. I am not necessarily good at that. Finding a place it can go. Let me turn my background back on. There we go. And Antics has sent me a link. That is, where are we? Where are we, guys? Where are you? You're right there. Here is Surge's link for fundraiser for the animals affected by the fire. So please support that link. It's unfortunate. I don't know the story. Maybe my mom does. I don't know the story of who, when, what colors were the front door. See how much better? How much better Orion is feeling? He is feeling so much better that he is barking at things. But as somebody yesterday, no, Wednesday said, it is good to hear him barking, right? It is good to hear him barking. I bet you I could ask my mother and she would know the story of my grandma making that macrame piece. It's one of my treasured things. one of my treasured things. So, guys, third Minnesota goodbye officially, which means I get to go cheat and look at what the picture is in anticipation. I magically disappeared and reappeared? How did I do that? Nebulous? It depends on how you define contaminants, dear. It depends on how you define contaminants. You're defining them as forever chemicals. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Papa Cat, welcome in. How are you doing? Papa Cat, you win third Minnesota goodbye. Except I made you a moderator, so maybe you don't. I made you a moderator Thursday when Brain Fog and I here, we'll fix it. Now you won third Minnesota goodbye, Papa Cat. So let's show the picture. Here we go. You ready? Orion. Orion. Come here. A wrench magically appeared, and now it's magically disappeared. Yes, I gave you a wrench so you could so Brain Fog would have more than one of her mods in our chat. So that was easiest. I thought it was fair. What kind of eggs did you make, Antics? I'll send this off to you later, Papa Cat. Actually, I can probably share it right now. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You think it's fair for Papa Cat to win? I think so too. In one of those Klingon cloaking devices, when I was looking through the internet, I could only find peppermint dilithium crystal suppliers. Nebulous, are you trying to start a war with Adam? Because I am there for that. I am there for the competition between you and Adam and Bilf if we can add him. Ha, ha, ha. Scrambled egg and toast sandwich with no bacon. I'm going to have to figure out a way to provide bacon for y'all because everybody comes for the bacon. They tell me they come for the bacon. They tell me they come for the bacon. And I have to disappoint them every time. There's no bacon. I know people are disappointed. Thank you, Nebulous. I like it when I get a giggle. Those are nice. So tomorrow night, y'all, tomorrow night, we are doing chapters 5 and 6. Tomorrow night, we're doing chapters 5 and 6 of Barefaced Messiah. And for the supplemental, if people are interested, the supplemental reading is chapter 7 in the Mutants and Mystics book. So the last chapter, and then there's an afterword. Let's do the last chapter and the afterword for those of you who are reading the Mutants and Mystics book. Apparently I'm mirrored. Sorry, y'all. Let me see if I can, not that it matters right now. You guys don't care that I'm mirrored. So chapters 5 and 6 of Barefaced Messiah, which has been really interesting lately. Scooter Mom should be there. Y'all should be there. I think Scooter Mom said she was going to try and make it. I heard Pup Groomer say she was going to try and make it. Adam is usually there. Brain Fog tends to make it. I would love to see all of you all at book club tomorrow. And then next Wednesday, we will have Wheel of Wednesday, as is normal. And Thursday, I will be live with Brain Fog at 7 p.m. on her channel. So we're going to do Thursday nights. We love to have you, Antics. Oh, nice. Yeah, when Pup Groomer tried to get it yesterday from Audible, it was free. She didn't get charged a credit for it. I'm very, very upset with Audible. I put my account on hold and they will, I just put it on pause. I put my account on pause so they don't charge me for credits every month. And now I don't have access to the books because I'm not a member. The books that I bought from Audible isn't giving me access to because my membership is paused. How does that make any sense? That's like Amazon, who is Audible, saying that if I don't have my Kindle membership, I don't own my books. For fucking fuck's sake, y'all. Does that make any sense to you that I can't access my books because my account is on hold? Judy, how are you doing? Are you catching up on the replay? Thanks for stopping in. That's good to know. That's good to know. And thank you, Brain Fog. Brain Fog will be on in San Francisco today at 2, and she is on most every day at the downtown San Francisco org. She's around most every day at 2 at the downtown San Francisco org. She is, I would say, one of the most consistent, reliable protesters out there almost every day. I don't know if anyone has that good. I mean, I would put her record up against anybody's for protesting at the org. It's a pleasure to meet you, Judy. I don't think I've met you before. Thank you for your subscription. I hope you liked too when you subscribed. I really appreciate it. I said earlier, my subscribers have been dropping by 8 to 10 a week over the last 10 weeks. And so I very much appreciate the membership. So do you guys have any comments on the Audible thing? Boy, we got a lot of people for Third Minnesota Goodbye. We got a lot of people for Third Minnesota Goodbye. We got Judy. Who else did we have? Maybe it was just Judy. It was just Judy. It was Judy and Papa Cat. Welcome in, Judy. Oh, you know me from Reese's channel. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, I haven't been over to Reese's lately. I've been so busy. I know she's doing well, and I'm so thrilled. Cat, my dear, my very good friend, how are you doing? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Oh my goodness. It is very good to see you. See you later, Cricket. Take care. Nebulous, don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything anybody says, including me. I am not an authority on everything. I am hardly an authority on many things. I am apparently about to become an authority on teaching English to speakers of other languages, which is overwhelming and shocking to me. But don't believe everything I say, because I will say wrong things. Don't believe everything anybody says, even the authorities. Isn't it great, Brain Fog? 7 months. I can hardly believe it. My year, that means it took me about 5 months to get monetized, which is pretty amazing. Cat, Orion is doing much better. I think you knew he was injured badly. What does J.G. Ballard believe, Adam? Cricket says we're at time. We are at time. What does J.G. Ballard believe? I've got to have this answered before we quit. J.G. Ballard was a renowned British author known for his provocative, dystopian, and speculative fiction. His work often explored themes of modernity, technology, human psychology, and the darker sides of civilization. Ballard's unique style and imagination earned him a significant place in 20th century literature. Interesting. Yeah, I meant to say goodbye to antics, not cricket. You are right, cricket. Sorry, I didn't think you were shutting me down in a bad way. I thought you were just encouraging me that it was getting time. He wrote a poem called What I Believe. Okay. Hold on. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay, guys, I will share this. Hey, Janelle. How are you? I know, Cricket. I wasn't upset, Cricket. It's okay. This is a lovely poem. I believe in the power of the imagination to remake the world, to release the truth within us, to hold back the night, to transcend death, to charm motorways, to ingratiate ourselves with birds, to enlist the confidences of madmen. I believe in my own obsessions, in the beauty of the car crash, in the peace of the submerged forest, in the excitements of the deserted holiday beach, in the elegance of the automobile graveyards, in the mystery of multi-story car parks, and in the poetry of abandoned hotels. I believe in the forgotten runways of Wake Island pointing towards the Pacifics of our imagination. I believe in the mysterious beauty of Margaret Thatcher, in the arch of her nostrils, in the sheen on her lower lip, in the melancholy of wounded Argentine conscripts, in the haunted smiles of filling station personnel, in my dream of Margaret Thatcher caressed by that young Argentine soldier in a forgotten motel watched by a tubercular filling station attendant. I believe in the beauty of all women, in the treachery of their imaginations, so close to my heart, in the junction of their disenchanted bodies with the enchanted chromium rails of supermarket counters, in their warm tolerance of my perversions. I believe in the death of tomorrow, in the exhaustion of time, in our search for a new time within the smiles of anti-route waitresses and the tired eyes of air traffic controllers at out-of-season airports. I believe in the genital organs of great men and women, in the body postures of Ronald Reagan, Margaret Thatcher, and Princess Di, in the sweet odors emanating from their lips as they regard the cameras of the entire world. I believe in madness, in the truth of the inexplicable, in the common sense of stones, in the lunacy of flowers, in the disease stored up for the human race by the Apollo astronauts. I believe in nothing. I believe in Max Ernst, Delvaux, Dali, Tatiana, Goya, Leonardo, Vermeer, Chirico, Magritte, Redon, Durer, Tanguy, the Factory Cheval, the Watts Towers, Beauclerk, Francis Bacon, and all the invisible artists within the psychiatric institutions of the planet. I believe in the impossibility of existence, in the humor of mountains, in the absurdity of electromagnetism, in the farce of geometry, in the cruelty of arithmetic, in the murderous intent of logic. I believe in adolescent women, in their corruption by their own leg stances, in the purity of their disheveled bodies, in the traces of their pudenda left in the bathrooms of shabby motels. I believe in flight, the beauty of the wing, and the beauty of everything that has ever flown, in the stone thrown by a small child that carries with it the wisdom of statesmen and midwives. I believe in the gentleness of the surgeon's knife, in the limitless geometry of the cinema screen, in the hidden universe within supermarkets, in the loneliness of the sun, in the garrulousness of planets, in the repetitiveness of ourselves, in the inexistence of the universe and the boredom of the atom. I believe in the light cast by video recorders in department store windows, in the messianic insights of the radiator grills of showroom automobiles, in the elegance of the oil stains on the engine nacelles of 747s parked on airport tarmacs. I believe in the non-existence of the past, in the death of the future, and the infinite possibilities of the present. I believe in the derangement of the senses, in Rimbaud, William Burroughs, Huysmans, Genet, Celine, Swift, Defoe, Carroll, Coleridge, Kafka. I believe in the designers of the pyramids, the Empire State Building, the Berlin Führer bunker, and the Wake Island runways. I believe in the body odors of Princess Di. I believe in the next 5 minutes. I believe in the history of my feet. I believe in migraines, the boredom of afternoons, the fear of calendars, and the treachery of clocks. I believe in anxiety, psychosis, and despair. I believe in the perversions and the infatuations with trees, princesses, prime ministers, derelict filling stations, more beautiful than the Taj Mahal, clouds, and birds. I believe in the death of the emotions and the triumph of the imagination. I believe in Tokyo, Benidorm, La Grande Motte, Wake Island, Eniwetok, Dealey Plaza. I believe in alcoholism, venereal disease, fever, and exhaustion. I believe in pain. I believe in despair. I believe in all children. I believe in maps, diagrams, codes, chess games, puzzles, airline timetables, airport indicator signs. I believe all excuses. I believe all reasons. I believe all hallucinations. I believe all anger. I believe all mythologies, memories, lies, fantasies, evasions. I believe in the mystery and melancholy of a hand, in the kindness of trees, and in the wisdom of light. Thank you, Adam. What a mind trip through a beautiful gallery, wasn't it, Janelle? Wasn't it? Thank you for that, Adam. First They Came is another excellent one. Nebulous. You guys want me to do Who Likes Surrealism, Cricket? The poet? The poet likes surrealism. Yeah. Isn't it, Judy? It was an awesome poem. I loved reading it. I loved reading it. Yeah, it is a beauty. Okay, we'll do one more. It's much shorter. First, they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. And then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. And then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. And then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. Hey, Paolo, how are you? We are apparently going a little long today, reading all kinds of poetry. Mary Oliver is a wonderful poet, Judy. I love Mary Oliver. She does some wonderful things. Adam, really, thank you for that poem. That was quite lovely. Quite lovely. And with that, guys, I think that's a good closing tone for today. Please keep your light shining. Please don't talk bad about other creators. Don't feed the trolls. And we will get through all of this together. I will see, hopefully, all of you. Adam, did you catch the chapters for Mutants and Mystics? We're going to do the last chapter and the afterword tomorrow. I don't know how much we'll talk about it, but I will read those. Irmão. What's Irmão? Now I'm going to need to translate this. See, this is why we have Minnesota goodbyes. Oh, my brother. Sorry. Take care, Judy. Kat, it was really lovely to see you. Is it too long? I mean, you love certain poets but didn't know it? Yeah. I'm happy to read poems if you guys want me to read poems. I like reading poems. It is fun. Okay, Adam. That sounds great. So we're going to do chapter 5 and 6 in Barefaced Messiah, and the last chapter and the afterword for Mutants and Mystics. Thank you, Lorelei. Bye, y'all. Have an excellent day, and I will see y'all tomorrow night.